Miss Reeves, how long were you and Mr. Hernandez a couple?
About 4 years.
And during a period of that time, he was incarcerated?
Yes.
And while he was incarcerated, did you visit with him?
No.
When he came out of jail, did you renew your relationship?
No.
So he came out of prison when, Mr. Hernandez?
January 19th of 2014, actually. I was incarcerated in juvenile hall.
For how long?
Almost 6 months.
So it's been a long time since you had a relationship of any kind with Miss Reeves. And how old were you then?
I was 17.
And how old were you, Miss Reeves?
17.
Now, I want you to tell me, Mr. Hernandez, what happened on July 24th of this year?
Well, on July 24th, I was out walking my dog, and I had got a call from my friend here that Miss Reeves was at my doorstep looking for me.
Would you stand up, please? Tell me your name, sir.
Benny Ma.
Are you a neighbor?
Friend.
Were you at his house?
Yeah.
Were you staying at his house that day?
Yeah, because I usually go over there and play games with him.
And about what time was this that you called and said Miss Reeves was at the door?
I do not know per se. It was like around noonish time.
In the afternoon?
Yeah.
Where were you, Mr. Hernandez?
I was out walking my dog, about 15 minutes away.
Prior to July 24th, when had you last seen Miss Reeves?
I want to say about a month and a half or 2 months before, when she, again, rushed into my house.
What do you mean rushed into your house?
She came into my house again, uninvited.
Did you ever report her to the police?
Yes, I did. And I tried filing for a restraining order, and I was denied.
Before that, so let's say this was in July, you're talking about June, May, April, March. Did you have any social interaction with her at
none
all?
At all. None.
So you haven't been out with her on a date?
No.
Since you were 17?
Pretty much.
So you turned around, you got a call from your friend who was at your house, you turned around, you got back to your house with your dog. What kind of a dog do you have?
I have a dingo pit bull mix.
Got back to the house and?
I find Miss Reeves in my living room, and...
Did you let her in?
Kind of. She kind of like pushed her way in.
Well, what does that mean? You said kind of.
Yeah, like...
Did you let her in?
No, she like pushed her way a little bit.
What is a little bit?
Like, I was like hesitant on letting her in, but then when she like just started pushing, I just like let her in.
And what did she do?
I just waited there and like called Orlando.
Did she tell you to call Orlando?
No, she said she was looking for him.
Did she say why?
No.
Why were you looking for him?
I was not looking for him.
What were you doing in his living room?
I wasn't in his living room.
Where
He
were
let
you?
me in. He let me in.
Who let you in?
I called him prior to that because I asked him for some money, and he agreed, and he let me in.
Who let you in?
Orlando. He was
Orlando
there.
is Mr. Hernandez?
Yes.
So he let you in?
Yes.
Not his friend?
No.
Okay. So you hadn't actually seen him in a couple of months, is that right?
Yes.
Now, when you last saw him, did he call the police?
No.
Never called the police?
No.
You were never interviewed by the police?
No, just that day of that incident.
You mean on July 24th?
Yes.
Now, what did you call him for?
If he can lend me $20.
Why?
Because I was in need of some money at the time.
Well, you hadn't seen him in a very long time.
I haven't, but when he got out, he
He got out in 2014.
Your Honor, he was let out 2015, January 2015.
Yes.
Not 2014.
Is that right?
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
2015. What did you need $20 for?
For my personal need.
Now tell me what you needed $20 for.
To buy some snacks or anything.
You needed
like
snacks?
That. Yeah.
What happened, Mr. Hernandez, when you got back with the dog?
Well, I proceeded to let her know that she's not wanted there. She needs to leave. At this point, she starts arguing back with me, and I immediately call the cops and get them on the line.
What do you do for a living, Miss Reeves?
I work at TJ Maxx.
And you, Mr. Hernandez?
I take care of my father.
What's wrong with him?
He's disabled.
Do you live with him?
Currently, yes.
What is that? That's a hesitation, Mr. Hernandez.
Well, my dad, he gave up his apartment, and he's going to be moving into it. He's waiting to get certified for a brand new apartment before he moves in, so I told him, he can stay with me, until he gets his place.
So he stays with you?
Yes, at this moment, but during that time, he wasn't.
Are you paid as a caregiver for him?
Yes, I am.
By whom?
IHSS.
How much do you get?
About $1,400.
Or what?
A month.
How old is your father?
He's 45.
What's the nature of his disability?
He's double below amputee.
Did he have a caregiver other than you before?
Yes, he has.
How long have you been his caregiver?
About June of 2015.
Did you finish your GED when you were incarcerated?
Yes, I graduated and I walked the stage June 2nd of this year.